Hey, what's up? This is Vinny Da Vinci. And yeah, man, just loving Ralf Kamp's new album. It's called Never Leave You, which has just been released by my own label, House Africa. So check it out.
Let's talk about Ralf's production. Always soulful. I think always classic. What I mean by that is you only hear it in the next 15 or 20 years and you want to play it again. There's always something unique about it. There's that touch of Ralf that I can't explain.
As we all know, South Africa is currently really on top of its game when it comes to house music. And so the praise coming from two of the most legendary DJs of the country really means a lot to me. For me, Never Leaves You is a logic continuation of my previous works, while I of course try to have growth in my artistic work. Hence, I work with a lot of great musicians to make sure the playbacks and the music is right and tight. The opening song on the album is titled Everything and features Jocelyn Mathieu. In my opinion, one of the most underrated vocalists we have in the house music scene. At least I'm a huge fan of his vocals and he really delivered on the song. It is followed by my new song with Kafele titled Burning Star. It's the long overdue follow-up to our collaboration in 2010.
So the latest song that Ralf and I did together is a song called Burning Star. And so when Ralf sent the track to me that was to become Burning Star, I immediately connected with the track and it made me feel in such a way that I felt Burning Star would be a perfect fit for it, and I couldn't be happier with the result.
On the third track of the album, I was able to feature the king of gospel house, Kenny Bobien. I did a remix for him in 2009 and since then we wanted to work together on our own project, and I'm really glad that it happened for my album. Track 4 on the album is called Do It For Love and features Jaidene Veda.
So we had been in touch for a while, and when he mentioned us collaborating, and then I finally found out that it was for his album. It was a big deal. Really excited and grateful.
Jaidene's breezy vocals really caught me the first time I was hearing a song of her, and since then I wanted to work with her.
I soon found out who else was on it, and I'm such a big fan of Monique, Bingham, and Kafele, and Kenny Bobien. Sounds beautiful on there, and the legend on his own.
There's probably no way that I do an album without Monique Bingham. For me, she is simply one of the best lyricists we have in house music, and my aim was to meet this musically.
With the crowd in SA, it's just amazing, and this particular record, Take Me To My Love, I absolutely wrote that record with a crowd in Durban. Watching that crowd dance is where the rhythm of the record, the rhythm of the vocal came from for me. That part was on and on. I could just see the dancers in that crowd really losing it to that.
When I worked on the music, which eventually became Linda, Oluhle came to my mind. I really dig a lot of her earlier works, and every time she sang in Zulu, it just was my cup of tea.
I am hoping and I'm praying and hoping that this will reach out to a lot of people and make people even more stronger, because prayer is the only answer and prayer can make you strong. And I am so grateful and honored to have worked with Ralf Kampf.
There's hardly anyone in the house music scene who does not admire the vocal talents of Robert Owens.
When I heard the final result of the production of Fly Free, I was overwhelmed and just a whole emotional feeling of being grateful that I've finally had that opportunity to work with him, and hearing the end result and people being receptive to it. It's just been overwhelming and amazing, definitely a milestone in my life.
Song number 8 on Never Leaves You features another definite musical legend. Caron Wheeler was a big influence since my teenage days, and I feel very honored that I'm able to feature a 2-time Grammy Award winner on my album.
One of my absolute vocal heroes, Caron Wheeler of Soul to Soul, was actually going to be on his album, so I was just 10 times as excited to be a part of the project.
Then we have Greater Love, the second song on the album with Kenny Bobien on vocals. When we started speaking about doing a song for my album, I thought, let me send him 2 playbacks so that he can choose one he really likes. And who would say no if Kenny Bobien wants to record on one's playback? The last song on the album is actually the one who gave birth to the album title. It is sung by Jon Pierce from Chicago and has Kafele on the backgrounds and the horns.
It is amazing. All the way from Chicago, Illinois, just giving it up for the people everywhere. You are going to love, I'm going to repeat, love this album. Every artist on here is amazing.